What's up, guys? Classic here again for my second part of feedback that I'm trying to give to Cynix in regards of Rocket League, obviously. I am crazy passionate about Rocket League, if you haven't noticed yet, so this is really something that is so important to me. And here is basically the second part of this feedback series. If you haven't watched it, try to get it first so maybe know what major idea I have for Rocket League. Because from now on, it's going to be smaller details. So if you haven't watched it, you can click here and watch it, I think. So today we're mostly going to talk about tournament organizers, TOs, or community orgs and the likes. There's been a lot of upset and outrage recently because the state of community orgs are not at its prime right now. And for multiple reasons. And I'm not saying it's only on Cynix's part to make sure that community orgs run well and have prize pools and all that jazz. Absolutely not. But I think there could be some small changes that would help drastically with very little cost to Cynix. So first of all, just more advertisements for majors. The Gnarly tournament, the Dream Hacks, and all that jazz should all be advertised way more prominently in game and on Twitter. Even though you guys did, I think it could be more. I really think it could be more without pushing crazy advertisement campaign, just having it really prominent in the start game menu, it would really help in having little reminders, everything, even if it's not associated with any rewards. I think just mentioning it is crazy important. You want eyes on it. Obviously, everyone wins the more people watch his tournaments. Also, I think it'd be in everyone's best interest to try and work, I don't know, maybe with Gfinity or something in the likes, but to create shows that are maybe a bit more akin to how the Gfinity Elite series works in EU. This show is fantastic. It is so good, and it's barely advertised by Rocket League themselves, unless I'm mistaken. I'm always ready to take criticism. If you talk about what is Gfinity Elite series to a lot of people, especially outside of EU, they have no clue what the hell this is. And it's a fantastic Rocket League show. I don't know why it's not more talked about or more advertised or more back or however you want to say it. I'd even like to see a show that would be produced by Cynix themselves, Maybe you can outsource it or whatever, but having like an official show like that, kind of similar, I know we have RLCS, but RLCS is very the pro scene, very serious, and I don't know, the Gfinity Elite series, how it was, it felt more casual, quote unquote, even though it wasn't, even though the quality of games were still there, when you were outside with like the little doomsy segments and stuff like that, it was really fantastic and really felt more personal, which I loved. I also think majors should give titles no matter what it is. For example, E-League should give titles, Gnarly should give titles. Anything that is a major currently that doesn't give titles, I don't understand why. And without going into too big of a tangent about the whole title issues, because I think that could be a video by itself. But the fear of having too many titles doesn't really make sense to me if you have a good system for titles. I can understand that we want to protect the value of esports title, but there's a way to do that without impairing every other idea concerning those. And someone who wins a major like that kind of deserves some in-game recognition, if you ask me. Related to community orgs and weeklies that are almost gone, specifically Nexus, SPL, and stuff like that, I really wish Cynix would give guidelines of, we want you to achieve X, 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 and X, and once you have done that, we will help you. Because I understand Cynix does not want to back every single community org, and I do not blame them. There's multiple legal issues, multiple quality of content that they may not want to associate themselves with. So providing kind of a guideline of, we want you to do this, 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 and this, and once you have done that, we will support you, I think would go a long way for both community orgs to strive to do better And also, you know, hope that if they can achieve that quality that you guys have predetermined, they will get help. And I feel like Psyonix would have a lot to win concerning that, because they will only sponsor, quote unquote, or help community orgs that have already made their name. And lastly, this is a way shorter video than the last one, but I really want to see crowd-funded prize pools, kind of like Dota does. I would love to see in a new season of RLCS either a special item or a special crate even, but that almost 100% of the revenue coming from that would go to the prize pool. Maybe not 100%, but like a majority of it, so players can buy something and the majority of their cash would go to the prize pool. Because want it or not, especially with the huge boom Fortnite did recently, people look at prize pools. People are more enticed to watch something with high stakes. And even more than that, I think, I can't remember exactly who said that to me, and it's unfortunate. But the point is not really who actually touches the cash up top. Let's say the 100 million Fortnite. Not everyone will touch at it, but it's the dream, selling the dream of if I can make it, it's gonna be great. I think it's really important for RLCS to kind of give that image of, you know, once you are part of RLCS/RLRS, you made it, you will be comfortable. And it's really important to drive players forward and want to achieve that goal, because it is so rewarding, not only on a personal level, but also on a professional level. And concerning TOs and community org, it would be pretty much the only thing that I have to say. I know it's not a lot, but it is not my area of expertise, so I invite any of you to give me more feedback about that. And if I see that there's multiple things that I omitted, I will gladly do a part 2 about it. Remember guys, I might be wrong, you might be wrong, I just want to talk about it because I love the game, and I hope to see you next time.